Hi, this is my Q&A video for Foxy. It's going to be pretty quick and simple because I have had many questions repeating, or just a lot of people repeating the same question, and I really need to just make a video so that I don't have to keep repeating myself over and over again. Anyway, first question. How do you see in the mask? This is what the mask looks like. I see right there's a little bit of mesh. I see through that mesh right under the eyes. When I have the lights on, it does not affect how I see because the light is very diffused in the back of the light holder, where the LED is, how the plastic is white, so it diffuses the light, so I don't see it. Yeah, that's basically that. That's how I see. Under there, you can just kind of see the light coming through the back of the head there, right in there. How do I do the lights? They're little LED tea lights that I got off eBay. I cut them down, I shoved them into the back of some polystyrene balls, cut a hole, painted the inside black so it made the light really shine. That's pretty much how the eyes were done. The ears are on springs, like this. To make the silver bit, I just wrapped silver fabric around the springs, sewed it up, and then took it off, turned it inside out to hide the seam, obviously, and then glued it here and here, and I had to glue the springs into the head first before I glued the fabric. So I glued the fabric down here, and then I glued the fabric to this bit, and then it's just held in place. There is a lot of glue to hold the ears in. I've already talked about the jaw. If you want to learn more about the jaw, I've already done a video on that. Next bit. How does the removable face work? Now, a pre-warning, if anyone wants to attempt making the face removable for your costume, say for like a Bonnie costume or perhaps a Springtrap or any of the new Five Nights at 4 characters, I don't know, they might have that. I use magnets. The one thing I will say is you need quite a few magnets to hold it on. I mean, I used as light materials as I could find. I mean, everything is foam, and plastic canvas is extremely light for the head, but the weight that the magnets put on my face, if you do not pad the inside of the head correctly and you do not get it perfect, you will hurt your face. The weight will lean on the bridge of your nose and the back of your neck, and it will cause really bad discomfort. I had that happen to me. I was only wearing the head for about 10 to 30 minutes just to test it out, and I had horrible ache in my nose for a couple of days afterwards, and it even impaired my breathing a little bit through my nose. I could feel like a constant weight being pushed down. So I had to go back into the head and re-pad everything, which, as you can see, there's a lot of padding there. I know it looks like crap, but nobody's going to see the inside. There's where you can see the lights. So the lights turn on off, there's that little switch there. I have to turn them on individually, and you can see my vision through there. Very limited. And there's my nose padding, and I have more padding, and there's padding there. I put the head on with a zip at the back because it's very, very tight once the mask is on, and that little bit of fabric just goes over the top, just hides the zip. Yeah, it's very tight in there. It gets warm quite fast as well. Okay, back to the removable face. Basically, all I did was, there's magnets. There's a magnet there. Underneath this piece of fabric, and underneath these pieces of fabric to connect it. And it just pops on, pops off. You'll find if you want to, when you want to like take the head off, you have to open your mouth a little bit to allow the thing, or it doesn't align, which is really annoying. There we go. The eye patch is it's just on a loose hinge. It's quite delicate. I mean, I really should have used something a bit better, but yeah, it's just on like a little loose hinge that is just like that. You see the... Okay, I think those are like the main questions I've had about the head. The fabric is craft felt. It's really cheap off eBay. Yeah, I had to hand sew all the stitch lines. Everything is hand sewn because, you know, you can't machine sew it because you'll get like ridges and stuff and bumps. So you have to hand sew everything. You have to use like the smallest seam allowance possible to do it. So it's like, it's really tricky. It's really annoying. Takes ages. Took me like 2 days to hand sew everything. Does the voice changer and the MP3 speaker work? Okay, I'm going to explain this as simply as I can. I bought the voice changer off eBay. It's just like this. It cost me £26 in UK money because I live in the UK. And this is just a headset. I put that on before I put the head on. And this is the voice changer bit. I just switch it on before I put it into the body, and then I put the body on. There is a cavity inside the body that is hidden. You can't see it when you're looking at the costume, but it's in there on the back. I haven't got the body down. It's all in storage because I'm keeping it nice because obviously it hasn't gone to a con yet, so I want to keep everything looking as nice as I can before it goes away to its first con. Yeah, it's a cavity that I built inside the chest that is just in the chest area, that's hidden by the fabric. You can't even tell it's there. Same thing with the speaker. This goes in my chest here, and then there's this huge long extension cord. You're going to have to buy yourself an extension cord. And then this is the MP3 I use, and basically I have to hold that underneath my right hand like this, underneath the hook, to click which things I like, which song I want to do. Like say if I turn this on, I have to switch this on like that, and I just, play a random song like that. You see, I can just, there we go, you see, I can just kind of play random music like that. Obviously it won't be that quiet, and yeah, that's pretty much everything that I get asked most commonly. Some more questions I've had are, can I buy Foxy off you, or can you make me a Foxy, or can you build any of the other animatronics, or will you make me any of the animatronics? The answer to all four of those, four questions, is no. This costume is not for sale. I also will not be making any more Foxies. I do not take these on commission. I am one person with a tiny craft room, and I have a normal job and other commitments, and I do not have the time to make loads of these for people. So the answer is no. I'm not building any more on commission. Do not ask. I will not sell this costume. Also, not going to make any of the other animatronics for people. Please don't ask. I can't make them on commission. And I don't have the time to build the rest of the animatronics, and I also don't want to. I only build costumes that I have a real passion about, and I like the other animatronics, but I do not like them enough to make costumes of them. The only ones I may do will be either Golden Freddy or Springtrap, or there may be an animatronic in the fourth game that I might like as well, but I am not going to pick another Five Nights at Freddy's costume to build until the fourth game has come out, because I want to see what else Scott comes up with. I want to see what other animatronics, if there's any new ones. That's pretty much it. The whole of this, how long did this costume take you to build? This costume took a month and 5 days. It pretty much took a month of solid building, and 5 days was kind of, like 3 days of that was planning, and 2 days of that was kind of just, after the costume was fully finished, was just checking everything and building extra parts if need be. I think that's everything. So, I think that's everything. Thank you for listening. And, yeah.